WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany. Today I'm in Bremen at the Bottle Market 2018 together with
Hasse Nilsson from High Coast Distillery.
Excellent, excellent. We've had a video, we did a video together in Hamburg, about a year ago almost to be exact. Yes. And back then your name was, I thought, Box, wasn't it?
Yes, our former name was Box, but we changed this name this summer into High Coast Distillery.
All right.
Because we came into a collision or something in the US market with Compass Box, and we didn't want to interfere on that.
Well, that was very nice of you, wasn't it?
Yes, we are so friendly.
You could almost be British. That's right. Usually the British are the people who are very, very friendly. But Swedes can also be even more friendly. That's wonderful. Now, recently you sent me a sample of something now from your new edition from High Coast. Would you mind showing it us and telling us a little bit about the, how do you say that, Dalvi?
We pronounce it Dalve. Dalve. It's a bit difficult. It's an old Swedish, old Sami name for winter, and we are located very, very far up north. So that's some kind of a storytelling about our winterness. This winter we had almost 2 meters of snow, and it was I think it was 32 minus below Celsius below zero. So it was a really, really tough winter.
And now I laugh because in northern Germany we had absolutely no winter. We had 1 day of snow and we had hardly a single day below zero. So it's interesting, and we're only 600 kilometers apart, I would say.
Yeah, but up at the 63rd parallel, it's winter. I can promise you, lots of snow.
I totally believe you there. Yeah.
And I will also say that we had a very, very warm summer with almost 33 degrees.
Exactly.
So we have a temperature gap of almost 70 degrees from winter to summer, and that makes things happen in the warehouses. So that's very important for us. But back to this one. This is the first bottling in the High Coast series, the Cycles labeling. Yeah, and it's a Dalve, and it's quite low priced. We sell it here for 45 euros, so it's quite reasonable in price. It's a one-off, so we bottle it in around 15,000 bottlings for international and for the Swedish market, of course.
You Swedes love your Swedish whiskey.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, we love it. We love Scottish whiskey and Japanese whiskey and every whiskey. You can produce whiskey everywhere today. Yeah.
But it's sometimes interesting that the good whiskey from Sweden, just like the good whiskey from Canada, often doesn't leave the country. And that's one of the things I think is good for you, but of course for us internationals, it's not always the best.
I can see that problem because we have lots of fans, domestic, of course, who want to buy everything we produce, and some bottlings have been sold out in minutes. So that's a problem.
A good problem for you.
Yeah, but now we're increasing the volumes. We have gone up to 4 stills. We're producing 7 days a week. So hold on, we will be there.
I'm sure.
And back to this bottling again. This is we call it Dalve Sherry Influence. It's mainly 52% of the cask are sherry cask, Oloroso sherry cask. A slightly part of it is peated. So this is a kind of all-round whiskey, I will say, on 48%. We will never bottling anything below 46. We have decided because we wanted the customer to add water themselves.
And non-chilled filtered, I hope, as well, right?
No, but we put a lot of soya sauce in.
I'm confused.
No, we're not. No coloring, of course, will never happen, and never any chill filtering and
I like the soy sauce. It's just like, that was a joke. Swedish humor, gotcha.
And the color is nice because this sherry casks, of course, good old Oloroso casks, and people here loves it. We have sold a lot of it, so you have to try it later on.
Okay, the sample's at home, so I will, definitely. Very, very good. Now, what can we expect in the future then from High Coast?
There will be lots of things happening, of course. Soon, very soon, next week, in 2 weeks in Sweden, we will release the number 3 in our series Stories of Wood, where we're bottling different kinds of oak.
You've had European oak, then you had the American oak, and now you're moving. Is it Japanese or is it Swedish?
No, we're going east. We're going to Hungarian oak, the Quercus petrea in Latin, and later next year the Mongolica. In Japan they call it the Mitsonara oak. will be released in this 4 series. Then we have the most common cask in the whiskey world, the 4 types of oaks that you can explore what tastes the different oaks brings to the whiskey.
And I'm waiting for the day that I can do all 4 side by side. I'm saving samples, and I'm going to do a blind sampling at the end when they're all out. And I'm really looking forward to that because you're one of the very, very few distilleries that has actually done all 4, and that I can actually just see the influence of the wood just on your spirit. Excellent. I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you.
Yeah, that will be very interesting, and we hope to be able to produce a box with all the 4. But we'll see what's happening. As you said, there are not many. I don't think none have done it before. Everyone looks what the cask had previous, but we're looking at the wood itself. That we think is funny. And then we release a very, very high, heavily peated whiskey. We call it. That's a bit fun. Our warehouse is exactly on the 63rd parallel. That's far up north. Our friends on Sky makes something about the 57 parallel.
Yes,
it's far up north, to say, but we are on the 63. We have actually painted the 63rd parallel in the floor in the warehouses because it crosses the warehouses. And we have peated, the malt is on 63 ppm. We have made sure them 6.3 meters up high. We will bottle them on 63 ABV and so on. Lots of magic numbers. We call it the 63 as working name so far. And that will coming up early next year. And for international as well.
All right.
And then we got lots of plans. Lots of plans.
I'm sure. This is going to be very exciting, especially in the next few years, what you're going to bring out. I'm just looking forward to trying and tasting and actually commenting on things that you're bringing out, because I think it's excellent that it's just not 1 or 2 little brands in Sweden, but there's a lot of variety coming out there. And European whiskeys are really something to look out for. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, today in Bremen, together with
Hasse Nilsson from High Coast Distillery.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.